Alright people, I'm in the shed, as you can see. I'm going to have a look at this strimmer today, I think. It doesn't work. I actually haven't tried, the bloke told me it didn't work. I haven't tried pulling it out because it needs a couple of things doing first. I'll show you. The return fuel line is not there. There's a bit of it in the fuel tank, so I'm going to take this off, put some new fuel line on it first, I think. So let's have a look. In fact, that one's split as well, look. So, not good. Give that a little wheel. Snapped off altogether now. That's toast. Filter could do with a clean and all. Coming off there, stuck on. Where's me? Let's give that a little trim. Come on. Tap. There's my film. Right. Before I do that, I'm going to get my clippers back in a tick. Bought some of these. Actually saw Mick using them. Cutting fuel line, so I thought, yep, that'll do. Fit on there. I'll have to go down to there. See if they work. Superb. Cheers for that one, Mick. I'm going to soak that actually. Right, that's that one. Small piece of it. It's just got to go into the tank really. Here we go again. Yeah, that's alright. No, I don't want to look at that. Need something a bit thicker. So let's go with this one. Yeah, that's a better fit. Not very jubbly. So, I'll put that on. It's alright, don't know. Pull it down there. So that way around. Get it right. So that's the back. Just a little bit more out. Alright. Let's get that back in. Leave that there in a minute. Just going to go and give this a clean. Be back in a bit. Let's get this back in there. That's it. This one goes on there. Yep. Nice tight fit. And this one goes on that one. Right. Ain't knocked anything off the desk yet. Check this plug while I'm at it. Get it right. Actually, that's not too bad. I don't know if you can see that. Looks pretty good though. Pop it back in, we'll change it if it won't start when I put some petrol in. So I'll look. Looks alright. Right, I'll just go and mix some fuel up and fill her up and see if it'll start. If not, we'll have a look at other stuff. Okay, I'm back. I'll put some petrol in it. Look out there, it's chucking it down. Right, let me just put the other light on. Where is it? Yeah, that's a bit better. Right, I'll put some fuel in it. Give it a prime. Yeah, it's priming alright. See if it'll start. If not, we'll have a look at other stuff. Choke. There's no cover, so I don't know what. Oh, that's on. So let's give it a go. Right, that ain't going to start, so let's get the plug changed. Torque. No problem. Let's go and get a plug. that's still recording. Yeah, put my plug in it there. Oh, good. Pinch it up. On a couple of primes. Well, that's priming okay. Nice one. So he told me like he couldn't get it going. He's had it for it's been like that now for months. So the fuel line was split, the main one, and the return line was missing. So we ain't going to start like that anyway, is it, really? The spark plug, torque plug, don't like them. That can go in the bin. It don't work anyway because I've just proved it by putting a new one in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strip it all down and give it all a clean, because you know it boggles my brain. So you know, this is a workhorse for somebody, and they let it get in this condition. I mean, just you see the state of it. So I'm going to take it all apart, put it all back together, and now I know it works. I'm going to order that cover. In fact, it's got a slight like a petrol and off looking at that. I'll keep an eye on that. Just try that up. It's probably just the seal in the tank. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. So I'll give it a clean. I'll get it stripped down basically, and give it all a good clean, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Okay, well I've took the cover off it. That's a mess, so that's going to get a bath. This is it gets scored because people just like chuck them on the floor, so I'm going to just rub that down a little bit, just get that bath back. This could do with a clean. It's alright though. It's got moisture in there, so I'm going to strip that down, put some little bit of lube on that, get the moisture out. I thought it was leaking petrol, but it weren't. It had some water just built up round here. So I'm going to take the fuel tank off it as well. Take the fuel out and give the fuel tank a clean. Then put it all back together and see what happens. That needs tightening up and all. That's loose, so tighten that up. So when all that's done, I'll come back to you. So what else was there? Oh yeah, it's nice and warm in here now. Got a heater, and it works well actually. The last 2 days I've been out now, I've been freezing. It works okay, so I'm pleased. Just got it from where was it? B&Q yesterday. So right, I'll give this a clean and I'll come back to you in a bit. Look, this is all out of clean now, and this has had all the junk got off it, so looks a bit better than what it did. That's all been cleaned, so all the grease is out of that now. Looks 10 times better than what it did. That's been cleaned up because that was covered in grease as well, and this has been cleaned. But I don't know if you can see that there. I'm going to do something with that in a bit to see what we can do. And then I'm going to put it all back together and see what happens. But yeah, it's getting there now. It's getting there. This is just like this grease. Give it a good clean. If I had the paint to go on this, I'd repaint it, but I don't know what colour that is. So I'll crack on with it. Well, it's all back together now. I think it looks a bit better than what it did. So I'll show you. It's a bit tidier. Yeah. I did notice that this bit, let me just screw that up. This bit, for some reason, the bolts have been took out of it. That clips the attachments in. But yeah, so I've got some bolts in the house. I'm sure you don't want to see me put them on. So, right. Thanks for watching. Until the next one. Ciao for now.